Hello there. I am Sensei Victoria Whitfield, helping entrepreneurs heal, and I'd love to welcome you back to your weekly love letter from the dojo at naturalintuition.com, your source for channeled holistic stress management techniques and guidance for developing your natural intuition. Whether you're looking to improve the quality of your personal or professional lives, let this love letter be your reminder that you are not alone and that together we can make that happen. We have made it to week 4 of 4 in our series on Your Daily PRPs, right? These 3 essential nutrients to having you full of energy and stamina as you pursue your passion and purpose in life. A lot of people are missing out on their PRP nutrients, and you are not going to be one of those after this series. How's it been going thus far? By the way, if you're listening to me say this, you're like, what the heck is a PRP? I don't understand. Stop this video. Go back to week 1, right? Go on YouTube. Go back to week 1 where we define all of the terms and set the stage for why this is important. Go check that out. So without further ado, this week in particular, we're going to introduce you to the third and final letter in that acronym of PRP. P stands for pleasure. This is your pleasure week. In particular, the guides want you to understand that your pleasure is abundance. It's not just you enjoying things or being selfish or anything like that. But no. Let's talk about this on a whole nother spiritual, energetic level. Valuing your pleasure. Let's talk about it. So when we're adulting, right, we learn that our productivity is way more important than play, right? Or being productive and having high output and being effective and responsible, all of that. We talked about that before in a previous week about play, but we prioritize it higher than our play and also higher than our pleasure and higher than our rest. So be kind to yourself if that's what comes to you, where you're moving from day to day and each day is gray, predictable, monotonous, the rat race, right? Boring. You spend your time on Facebook or on your phone because you're bored, right? You're playing Candy Crush because you're bored, right? There's this lack of enjoyment and the juice to life. So be kind to yourself if that's where you're at. This series is for you, and this week especially is for shifting that, especially so that you can value your pleasure, not just in a Candy Crush pleasure sort of way, but no, let's get specific. I'm talking about your sensual pleasure. Now, notice I said sensual, and I did not say sexual per se. Now, not knocking sexual pleasure, essential. That's essential, right? That's another nutrient, but I would say it's a whole nother can of worms that is outside of the bounds of what we're talking about this video in particular, this week in particular. But I'm talking about sensual, as in your 5 Aristotelian senses: sight, sound, taste, touch, and smell. Your sensual enjoyment is powerful because it grounds you emotionally and mentally, enjoying sight, sound, taste, touch, and smell throughout the day and really being present to that pleasurable smell, that pleasurable taste, that pleasurable texture, that pleasurable piece of art to look at, right? Really enjoying those pleasurable sounds of, running water or birds chirping or soft music or jazz or whatever you vibe with, right? Or the pleasurable sound even of the way that you talk, right? Speech is a form of self-massage, internal self-sonic massage, by the way. So your pleasure is essential because it grounds you, first and foremost, into the present moment. But let's take this even farther. Your pleasure, your sensual, 5 sensual pleasure, grounds abundance for you in this present moment, right? Because the only reason why we're looking to manifest more abundance is because we want to feel good. Abundance of any kind. It may be abundance of lovers, abundance of affection, abundance of money, abundance of, time and whatever your version of abundance is. You're looking to feel good in the having of it, right? As Abraham Hicks says. But in order for us to get into the vortex or get into the flow and get into alignment with that which we are manifesting or receiving and asking from source energy, right, from our creative spirit, the fastest way to do that is actually through your 5 senses, the enjoyment of the here and now. If that is true, then your pleasure equals abundance. Abundance now, not later, but abundance here and now. And the more abundant you can feel and be, the faster you will manifest the abundance that you have been visualizing. So some examples, right, of enjoying increased amounts of pleasure, sensual pleasure throughout the day, so that you are energized, right, and really relaxed, so that you have stamina to pursue your passion and purpose. It could be that you don't eat chicken and rice every single night. Maybe you switch it up a little bit and increase your sensual pleasure of the food that you are feeding yourself with variety or spice, whatever, right? Or perhaps it is in the clothes that you adorn yourself with, right? The way that, whether you're male or female, there's another level of energy that you carry yourself with. Guys, when you wear like a well-tailored shirt that looks clean, you know what I mean? Like clean, you are looking good, bro, right? The way that you feel that confidence and strength and brilliant beauty that radiates out of you when you're feeling put together, right? It's a whole nother level of energy that you're radiating and greeting the world with, right? Because you feel a sense of pleasure and enjoyment in the wearing of that shirt. Or ladies, I don't have to talk to you about shoes, dress, whatever brings you pleasure in that, right? Or valuing your 5 sensual pleasure in the way that you conduct meetings at work, right? What beautiful art is in the room? Are there good smells, right? Or did you wear something that you're enjoying, a scent that you're enjoying, not too strong, right, to respect other people's noses? Or are there beautiful flowers? Is there a texture for you to enjoy, right? How can you integrate 5 sensual pleasure into your work life, onto your desk, right, where you work on a daily basis? That's your assignment for this week. That's the homework. I'm hearing the oracle cards, calling in the energy. Romance Angels, Doreen Virtue Oracle Cards deck. Our final pull for the month. Angels, what do we need to know right now about valuing our pleasure as the way to manifest abundance now? Wow, this card has come back, and it's so essential, though, for what we're going through this month. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. And it's a similar lesson from the last time this card came up earlier in this series. You may have come up in a belief system that told you that your pleasure is bad, right? Now, be ethically sound in the way that you engage your pleasure, right? Not trying to push yourself on others. No. This is more about how you feel and how you conduct yourself, right? But at the same time, there's this aspect of denial, being holy or better than others, that you can bear the pain better than other people. You can bear the monotony better than other people. Yeah, you're so tough. But that's exhausting energetically is the point that we want to make. So be kind to yourself. If you've subscribed to the belief, right, it's become religious of you to say, well, I'm going to live a bare life, or I'm going to bear it. I can take it. I can take it. Be kind to yourself. You don't have to. Try it this week. Just try out valuing and prioritizing your 5 sensual pleasure so that you can live abundantly now and attract more abundance in the process. Comment below. Tell me what's coming up for you around this, right? What religious factors are coming up for you in relationship to pleasure and abundance? Make sure you subscribe on YouTube so that you get these love letters first every week. And I will see you next time. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.